think I speak for me and Evan both here. When I say free agency is our favorite time of the year. Evan, where do you see Shohei Ohtani winding up?
Yeah, and baseball free agency is awesome because sometimes in the winter it gets a little stagnant. You're just looking for drama, you're looking for news, and that's what free agency provides, right? And especially after last offseason where we were tricked. Aaron Judge, the only two teams where he was really rumored to were the Giants or Yankees. He ended up just going back to the Yankees. So that's what's the fun on that? We need some Manny Machado like drama, right? So I think we have it this year with Shohei Ohtani. So I'm the teams I'm about to list. I'm gonna break it into three categories: true contenders for Ohtani, who's really gonna push, I think, long shots, and then I have one team that I don't think they'll ever sign Ohtani, but to me it makes sense. So, and before I start, I did not look at any odds. I did not look at who was supposed to, who was ranked high, who was ranked low. This is just all based off my knowledge. So, first, I think you have the San Francisco Giants. I think they've last year they showed they were a true contender for Judge. Otani's reportedly wanted to stay on the West Coast. So obviously, San Francisco is about as west as you can get in terms of a baseball team for the Japanese audience, of course. And they're not afraid to spend money. They've done it in the past. I think they make a lot of sense. And other contenders, I've got the Mets. Not on the West Coast, but just because the Mets, because they had a horrid season this year, they did not perform to expectations. And it's not like their ownership, it's not like their team building to just be like, well, we spent a lot, so let's rebuild. We failed. No, that is not the Mets way. The Mets are a big market team. They will go out and buy. And then the other contender, I think, although I'm less certain about this one, but I'm still putting them in the contenders, is the Dodgers. I don't necessarily think he's going to go to the Dodgers. This doesn't really seem like the Dodgers. They'll spend. Don't get me wrong. They've got Mookie Betts. They've got other guys, right? This doesn't seem like the Dodgers way. They've never gotten the true coveted guy. They'll get him through trades and stuff like that. But the biggest of the big fish has never really been the Dodgers way. But they are contenders just because they have the money. They're a talented team. They are West Coast. And obviously a ginormous brand. Now, speaking of that, that's kind of with my long shots. That's kind of the theme with them too. So my long shots, I'll just list these. I got the Red Sox, I got the Cubs, and I've got the Rangers. All not West Coast teams, but all ginormous brands that would pay the price. I've heard a lot of people saying that the Red Sox are just smoke show. They're not in this to win this. Really? Who has the most World Series championships since 2004? The Boston Red Sox. So the idea that just because the past couple seasons haven't gone well, that they're not in this to win this, to me is absurd. They would push for Ohtani, and then the Cubs, obviously a big market, and the Rangers off the World Series win. You don't think they want to build on that, and they've got the money too. I think it's either them or the Yankees who have the biggest pocketbook in baseball. So those are red. So just to recap: Giants, Mets, Dodgers are my contenders right now. Red Sox, Cubs, Rangers are my long shots. I will get to my team that probably will never do it, but to me makes sense. But first, Jake, Ohtani, how's the market shaking out?
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani is definitely one of, if not the biggest name in baseball right now. He's a two-way player, obviously. I believe he had 40 home runs and 100 strikeouts last year on the mound. So definitely impressive for Shohei Ohtani. Where will Shohei Ohtani wind up though? I agree with you on the Texas Rangers. Except I don't really think they're a long shot. I think they're one of the contenders. I think they will can definitely spend the money. I think the Rangers, Yankees, they're gonna be contenders, maybe the Cubs is a long shot, maybe the Red Sox is a long shot, they're both in it to win it. And I mean the Giants made a try for Aaron Judge last year. They're gonna go after Shohei Ohtani. So I feel like the Giants could make a move, but I'm gonna throw back over to you.
So the reason why I say the Rangers are a long shot is I don't know how loyal Ohtani is to the Angels. What do I mean by that? Of course, he's leaving, but to go to a rival, a division rival, that's a pretty big thing. So I also think the fact that they won the World Series already, maybe they get complacent. I don't think that's the case, but it's a reason why it could happen. Or they've already spent. I think this is crazy too. But this fact that they've already spent out of their pocketbooks, they might decide not to. I disagree with that too. But the thing where why I put them in a long shot is because of the rivalry thing. But so why I think, or the team that I have that is the longest shot, they probably won't do it, is the Diamondbacks. They were just in the World Series this year. You don't think they want to build on that with Corbin Carroll, Kettle Marte, who had a crazy postseason? You don't think they would love to put that arm, or maybe that bat, I don't know, the arm's coming off an injury with Ohtani. You don't think they'd love to put that in their lineup? I think that, I think of course they want to build, but the problem is I don't know if they have the pocketbooks, and that's going to be the problem with a little bit of Phoenix isn't really a small market, but the Diamondbacks aren't a huge brand. So that would be, it is West Coast, so that's something, but that would be a tough sell. So I don't know. We're going to, this will probably be the first of at least a few Ohtani videos we do. We'll have to see how accurate this is, but I don't know. It's really up for grabs, which makes it a lot of fun.